Good evening, guys. What's up? This is K Rhodes. As you guys can probably tell, we are live with F1 2018. Didn't think I'd be doing this tonight, but we're getting into it. We're going to my home Grand Prix, the United States of America. Not one of my favorite tracks, but we are going to dive in here. First, I'm going to take a look at some of my parts. So, complete waiting awards. Okay, so I will get that indefinitely by the end of this race. But I know a lot of my parts are starting to wear. So we're going to switch them over. Hopefully some of these last me until the end of the season. But it's getting hairy. Let's see. 43, 37, 33. It's like playing roulette. I don't want to take any more penalties. So I'm just going to chuck on what is less worn, which is not going to help me towards the end of the season. But this one has 18. So I'm going to go with 21. And then gearbox. It's got one more race left in it. It's already at 62, but we can't do anything about that. We're just going to go right into it. Predictions for this race. Engine's a little worn. I think it's going to be another Q2 outing and then make up positions from there. But give it over to Crofty.
We're expecting qualifying to start any minute here in Austin, Texas, where drivers will be hoping to top the timesheets today and be ready for tomorrow's US Grand Prix. I want to talk briefly about the strategy in these qualifying sessions. Anthony Davidson, how can a driver adjust their approach to gain those critical extra tenths of a second?
Well, qualifying isn't about adjusting your approach necessarily. It's more about trying to repeat a low fuel run that you've practiced prior to this session. You're looking for perfection on the lap, and that's hard to achieve if you're trying something new. There are some variables that can stand in your way, however. Track position or unexpected yellow flags, for example. Coupled with ever-changing track conditions, it's important to be out there at the right moment. But as a driver, you have to try and ignore these distractions and just keep your mind focused on that one perfect lap.
Okay, so a couple changes. I did turn formation lap off because of time constraints, but I'm going to do this the same way I do it all the time recently for time. I'm going to look at that and drop my fuel back to the, so it's ultra soft, super soft, and we're gonna go, pretty sure, yep, it's a dry race. Okay, so we're gonna go set a lap at my home Grand Prix. Do a flying lap just for time, because you know a 50% is pretty long. Alright, getting into it. Nobody behind me. Let's see what this car can do today. Up the hill, brake for the sharp left-hander. Excuse me, guys. Allergies are still killing me. Brake for another sharp left-hander. Look at that sunshine. Brake for another strong left-hander. Down to the roundabout right-hander. Ease off the gas a little bit here. Hit that apex and get back on it. Lost the car a little bit. P3, okay, I'm gonna return to the garage and see where that puts us. Hoping for a decent outing. Oh, I already dropped 6th. But I did a quicker time than Charles, who put fresh everything in this car at Japan. So a 1:36, we're gonna do the same, go down to about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. See if we can improve on that. I think we're pretty safe, but I'm just gonna give it another shot. Okay, let's go for it. You can never be too safe. And it feels like my wheel has fixed itself. I don't know what was last round. Down on our delta. Yeah, it's not looking promising. Unless I can make these big drastic moves in the 3rd sector. Nope, not gonna happen. Ah, don't count me out just yet. P11. So into Q2 we go. Let's see how our teammate got along. Yeah, he's okay, so he's right behind us. Literally within 400ths of a second. So on to Q2 we go, and this is where I play it real safe, and I think I'm going to chuck on the Super Softs, because I don't think I'm going to get into Q3. I really don't feel like the car is necessarily ready until maybe end of next season, but we'll see. I'm gonna chuck it down to 2.5, 2:45 again, and then get into it. Leclerc doesn't get knocked out. I'm gonna be the only guy that sets super soft, but it worked for me in Japan, so I'm gonna do it here. And go time. Let's go for it. Look at the clouds. Come on, don't take your time getting around here. I know I'm not going to have much time left. Alright, let's get into super soft run. These tires feel like they're sticking to the track a lot better than the Ultra Softs, but it might just be because the track is more rubbered up by now. Careful not to invalidate the lap. That corner will always cut you out. P11. At my home Grand Prix, I'm not too disappointed with that one. Not too disappointed at all. Right ahead of my teammate who's on Ultra Soft. The only other person that went super soft was Vettel. So he's going to be the one that pits right around the same time I do. Vettel's trying anything he can because that title race is just inching further towards Hamilton. Not that I'm happy about it, but you know, because it's like lifelike. All right, so qualifying is over. Debating if I should chuck some used parts back into this car. Alright, so firmly ahead of Leclerc again. 4 points, I think. No, 5 points. And 10 points ahead of Perez. Sorry, Perez. Good amount of resource points. Sauber's happy with me again. A lot of teams are interested. Of course, the two that aren't are Mercedes and Ferrari. But I don't need them. Sauber's gonna win it. Promise you. We're gonna get this car
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
right up there with the other teams. And I have a teammate right there who's going to help me with this. So let's look at, okay, so 8%, 51, they're all pretty bad. But I'm going to chuck in just to save. Feel like it's kind of the better move. 54%. I'm going to be so slow at this track. But this track has a lot of corners, so 48%, 37, 34, 43%. It's all about engine management now. And choosing which. So I'm going with a very worn engine in this race.
Your reputation with the team depends on a number of factors: conduct on track, interview responses, and whether or not you're satisfying your current contract terms. The higher your reputation with any given team, the more we'll be able to push for in contract negotiations.
Thanks, Emma. Kind of knew that, but let's get into it. Let's go for the U.S. Grand Prix. My home track with a worn engine. I think I'm going to suffer big time to people who have fresh engines on the straightaways. Up, handing it over to Crofty.
What fantastic enthusiasm we have for Formula One here in the United States of America. And it's an enthusiasm born from generations of memorable Grand Prix racing. Bruce McLaren took his maiden victory at Sebring way back in 1959, and John Watson's 1983 victory at Long Beach, well, that still holds the record for the lowest ever starting position for a race winner. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and 12 at this anti-clockwise 3.6 mile track. And we should see average lap speeds of around 126 miles per hour.
Benjamin in a suit.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo,
Hamilton, a penalty.
They've taken a grid penalty. Fernando Alonso and Grosjean, Magnussen, the Professor, Verstappen and
8.
Charles Leclerc. Perez, Bottas, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Gasly, Hartley, Sirotkin, Lance Stroll, and Nico Hulkenberg. Ocon and Carlos Sainz starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Oh man, all the penalties. Now I'm starting P8 with a worn engine. The only thing that's on my side is the tire strategy. So with that, I'm going to go take a quick break and I'll be right back. Getting ready to go, guys. My home Grand Prix with a worn engine. Woohoo! Alright, back to it. So, my home Grand Prix, P8 with a lot of penalties being applied to the AI. I did qualify at P11. But I have a worn engine. Pretty much everything is borderline 50 or over 50, so I'm not going to suffer from any DNFs or blown engines, but I'm definitely going to suffer with lack of pace. So, formation lap is turned off because, you know, I wasn't doing it anyways. I was just skipping it. So we're just going to dive right into it. Here we go, guys. Oh, wait. Don't want to forget the race strategy. So, soft to... or super soft to soft. Yes. 28 laps. Let's chuck in 31 laps. Because I'm going to need all the extra... Actually, 32. No. 31 and a half. I'm going to need all the help I can get here with this Warn engine. But we're going to get into it. Let's go for it. Not a bad start, getting squeezed on the outside. Let's see if we can chuck it down. Firm for... Wow. That was a moment from last year's game where you just drive around the AI and they wouldn't bother you. Wow, the car feels really heavy.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Okay, our engine's not as warm as I thought it was. We might have a chance in this one, guys. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. No, they don't seem to really be catching me on the break or straight. Chuck it in the bridge. Guys almost breaking into each other. Can I get a move done? Gonna go on the outside here. Not looking. I don't like it. I'm gonna back out. Pick my moment.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
I don't know what Ferrari is in front of me, but I think it's Vettel. He needs to get a move on.
Engine is showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down.
I know. Can I make a move here? Firmly. Verstappen's out of the race, so it's got to be Ricardo in
Okay,
front of him.
clear. Gap to car in front is 2.0 seconds.
Let's see if we can close that gap.
We're 3 laps over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
Yes, sir. So, I must not be the only one running with a worn engine. Or they made them a lot more durable in this season for this game. Ricardo is looking strong in this race. Hulkenberg. Where'd he come from?
We're accumulating some wear on the MG UK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
No can do, Jeff.
Some information on
Gas is out.
Gasly. They are out of the race.
Come on.
DRS is offline. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix.
Oh my gosh, that hasn't happened since like Bahrain. So we effectively take the lead of our home Grand Prix. And I'm not complaining about it. But our DRS is now out. So I hope it fixes itself. Who is that behind me? I think it's Hamilton.
Hamilton behind.
Yep.
The gap behind us is 1.8 seconds. They're on old Ultra Softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1 minute 39.0.
So he's going to be pretty quick at the end. long is he staying out? Jeez. How's my DRS looking? Still broken. This corner is just so ridiculous this season. Alright, Hamilton's in, so is Leclerc. Time to start saving a little bit of ERS. Using the fuel.
Signs behind. The gap to the car behind is 5.7 seconds. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:38.4.
138.4. Let's see what we're setting right now. .4. 139.4. They want me fit in between 12 and 17. Excuse me. My tires look not too worse for the wear.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace. approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Don't throw it away. Come on. This would be a good one to get in the bag if I can get it. It feels really good. But the AI in this game is so quick. But it seems like they're both on a two-stop. Vettel, I don't know why, is on a two-stop. Unless he had a damaged wing and he had to come in for. I think with me leading, I don't want to take any risks with the tires and go ultra soft and let them fall off. I think I'm going to do the safe route here and go probably lap 12 or 13 for the softs. Because these tires are already feeling a little bit squirrely. Engine's not bad. Gearbox is getting pretty bad.
This lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Oh, tongue-in-cheek, man, I'm telling you. I wouldn't have expected this. What are the tires looking like? Do I dare push them to lap 18 and pit on lap 18 for ultra softs?
Pit now, pit now.
I think we are losing almost a second lap. They are nowhere behind us. Let's see how the end of lap 14 goes. 46.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Kick it a bridge. See these tires. You got it. I'm horse breath right now. These tires, like, some laps they feel dead, and some laps they come back for a little bit. So I think I can reach these to about lap 18, or the end of lap 17, that is, and pit for the Ultra Softs, and have the quickest tire, along with the guys who are on a 2-stop. It's all about the setup. Sometimes it's not about the pace. So there's lap 15. How do they look? ERS still doing good.
We're looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
Can't do that. Jeez, where's the closest car behind
Science
us?
is behind you. Our gap behind is 18.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 38.1.
So 55. Let's see if I can maybe get it to lap 20. That's pushing it, but I think I can do it. It's a big risk. Or pit at the end of lap 19, that is. The longer I stay out, the fresher my tires are going to be at the end.
Right, our current set of rubber is looking a bit worse for wear at this point. It's not going to be long before it pulls away from us completely. Stay alert.
Like right there, Jeff. Committed. Now I'm starting to lose a lot of time. Oh boy. It's all trial and error. I could have taken care of these tires a lot better. The ERS is still doing really well though.
Box, box, box.
One more, Jeff. Definitely going to fit at the end of this lap.
Okay, some information on Raikkonen. They have some kind of mechanical problem. Shaw is in for his stop.
Got it.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Definitely going to fit this lap. Come on, no penalties. All right, in the
Some
pits.
information on Perez. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
It only helps me. While I'm in the pits, I'm going to use the lube quick. I'll be right back. All right, 10 laps to go in the pits, getting ultra softs on. Let's do this.
Go, go, go. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. Receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Force India is giving me a little bit. See you, buddy. How far is first place?
Signs ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 7.7 seconds. They're on old softs. The time last lap was a 1:38.3.
Let's go get signs. We have 8 laps to do it. Minimize wheel spin. Make these tires last. Potentially chasing down our first home Grand Prix win and our first home Grand Prix.
A mechanical issue means you've lost one of the gears. Say again, you have lost access to one of the gears.
Oh, that's not gonna help. So it's fifth I lost. So I gotta manage that.
Okay, bad news on the gearbox. The team are trying everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it, do your best. That's all we can ask.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hamilton is behind you.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
the gap behind is 2.3 seconds. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:36.1.
Please get this gear fixed, guys.
Okay, They're
There
on
we go.
ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Now let's go get signs. Not worried about Hamilton so much. It's gonna get tense. 6 laps to go. Come on, car, hold together. Oh, the concentration, sorry. Not talking much. I got Hamilton breathing down me, and there is the lead of my home Grand Prix. I'm trying not to kill these tires right away. I want something to the left, that if I need to fight at the end, I have it. Come on. A little wide through that section. Save some ERS here. Man, science is just not giving up. Little bump from Hamilton right in the butt there. Thanks for that. No, you don't.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Thanks, Hamilton. Leave me alone.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Come on, come on. Stop bumping me in the ass, Hamilton. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so intense. Almost lost it. The tires are starting to go way off.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, Jeff here. You're causing unnecessary wear to your transmission. Try to take it easy, or you risk losing it.
Shut up, Jeff.
This is your final lap of the race.
Everything I can do right here. wide. Whoop. Yep, I just lost it. These tires are shot. And the DRS is out again. P2. Not too bad.
Okay,
I tried,
good job,
guys.
mate. Really
I
well
tried.
done. That was a fantastic drive.
The car is ailed. The DRS failed so many times. The engine's shot. That is a surprise that I got P2. A little optimistic.
A great win then for the Renault team
I
today.
think it's Renault's first win of the season too.
So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Renault team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their drivers walk out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team.
Gutted.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'm going to say Carlos Sainz. It was probably one of his best drives this season, and I was thoroughly
20 to
impressed.
first.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
The hell did he have in his car? A rocket ship? He must have stayed on those softs forever. Damn. Holy cannoli. But Sauber picks up some good points. Let's see the standings. I'm still in 7th. Not anywhere near Ricardo. Pulled away again from Hulkenberg a little bit. Sauber stays in 5th behind Reliant. I think Reliant has this late surge in the season. I think they're one of the top 3 cars now, and they pushed Red Bull out of it. But on to the good old team trailer.
Great workout there today.
Oh, the interview
How
first.
do you think it went?
Shut up.
You were cutting your way through the field during the race.
Engines have done. Yep. Give the engine a little boost.
You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
The durability. Yeah, the durability. I need durability so bad.
Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race.
Team really pulled it up. Yep. Yep.
Great.
I'm all about the
well,
team.
that's everything.
All right, anytime today. So I firmly take the lead on both guys pretty badly. I'm about to win against Perez. I should be able to do that next race, which is at Mexico, I believe. Yeah, it's Mexico. Only a couple more races left. Mexico, Brazil. Yeah, 3. And boy, do I hope my engine lasts that long. I have a feeling it's not going to. I don't even want to look. Don't even want to look out of the race after I was pushing it so hard. These resource points should all go to reliability. Yes, they're all gonna go to reliability. Thank you. Yeah, everybody wants to sign me now.
Great
Except
work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
You got it, Claire. Contract in progress. So let's look. So I was on 3, 59, 65, 69. It's all looking like high wear. I did take what was it? A penalty the whole way across the board in Monaco because, let's face it, I knew I wasn't going to finish that race. So why not take one there? We're catching McLaren pretty well. If you guys want to look at the R&D tree, this is what I've done so far. We definitely lack on the aerodynamics and the chassis, but there is a regulation change next season, and everything I did, aerodynamic and chassis pretty much, were not safe. So I saved all the parts that I upgraded, and instead of taking a risk of getting that upgrade and having to save it to double the points, I started focusing on the powertrain, which, as you can see, we are about to go miles ahead, but I'm going to spend this on reliability because our car certainly needs it. But yeah, cheers guys, that's been the US Grand Prix. Victory was in sight, but I couldn't reach it. So I will see you guys at the Mexican Grand Prix, whether it's tonight, tomorrow, whenever. Come back, hit that follow, you'll see it, and then I'll be back. So cheers, thank you for watching. See you on the next one.